Boys, in last class we saw about earthquake. Now we are going to see about tsunami. The word tsunami is a Japanese term meaning harbor waves. Harbor means huge, that means very big waves. It is adopted to describe large seismically generated sea waves caused by earthquakes. Tsunami is caused by underwater earthquakes. These waves reach to a height of more than 15 meter near the seashore. So the height of the tsunami harbor waves is more than 15 meter. The 2024 Indian Ocean earthquake that caused tsunami is the sixth deadliest natural disaster which travelled at a speed of 600 km per hour. So per hour, these waves travelled at a speed of 600 km. This is an estimated death toll of 280,000 people. The earthquake which occurred near Indonesia at 00.58 hours took nearly 7 hours to reach Chennai. So it take 7 hours to reach Chennai. From Indian Ocean, it took only how many hours? 7 hours. Now we are going to see about volcanoes. A volcano is a vent or an opening on the surface of the earth crust. Vent is nothing but open, through which hot, solid, liquid and gaseous materials erupt out. Eject. What is the meaning for erupt? Eject out to the surface from the earth's interior. Magma ejects on the surface as lava. Magma ejects. Ejects means what? Releases. Magma releases on the surface as lava. Volcanoes generally have the 4 main components. Now we are going to see about that components. See this picture. Now we are going to see about magma chamber. This magma chamber is nothing but a large pool. See here, this is magma chamber. Okay. This is seen like a large pool. Next one is vent. Vent is nothing but, I already told, no, open. Okay, vent is an opening. So through this opening, air, smoke and magma are ejected, okay, or released. Through this opening, air, smoke and magma are released. So in this picture, where is vent? See here, this is called vent. Okay. Next we are going to see about volcanic cone. So where is volcanic cone? See here, this is volcanic cone. A landform built by the magma ejected from the vent in the shape of a cone. So this is in the shape of the cone. Yes or no? See this volcanic cone. This is in the shape of the cone. So it is called volcanic cone. Next we are going to see about crater. A bowl shaped depression found at the top of a volcano. Where is crater in this picture? Yes, correct. This is crater. So this is crater. A bowl shaped depression found at the top of a volcano. On the top of a volcano, there is one bowl shaped depression. This is called crater. Boys, in this picture, we saw about 4 major components of a volcano. Yes or no? What are they? First one is magma chamber. Second one is vent. Third one is volcanic cone. Fourth one is crater. Okay. Now we are going to see about the types of the volcano. There are three main types of a volcano: active volcano, dormant volcano and extinct volcano. Okay, so this active volcano is nothing but volcano those are active still now, that is only called active volcano. So what is active volcano? Volcanoes are active still now, that is called active volcano. Example, Mount Helens in the United States. Okay, don't forget these example. These volcanoes, types of volcanoes and examples are repeated 2 more questions. Okay, next one, dormant volcano or sleeping volcano. Volcanoes that do not show any sign of volcanic activity for a long period of time. So these type of volcanoes do not eject lava. So this is called sleeping volcano. Example, Fuji in Japan. What is the example for active volcano? Active volcanoes are very active still now. Example, Mount Helens. Dormant volcano or sleeping volcano do not eject their lava. Example, Fuji in Japan. Extinct or dead volcano. When a volcano permanently stops its volcanic activity, these type of volcano permanently stops its volcanic activity. Example, Kilimanjaro, Tanzania, Tiruvannamalai in Tamil Nadu. So how many types of volcanoes? We saw now 3 types: active volcano, dormant volcano and extinct volcano. What is the another name for dormant volcano? Yes, very good, sleeping volcano. What is the another name for extinct volcano? Yes, very good, dead volcano. Now we are going to see about composite volcano, volcanic dome and shield volcano. First one, composite volcano. Composite volcano, also known as stratovolcano. These are commonly found in the Pacific Ocean, Fuji, Japan. This we can see this composite volcano in Fuji. Okay, this Fuji is in Japan. Next one, volcanic dome. A lava dome or volcanic dome is roughly a circular mound formed due to the slow ejection, slow release of lava from a volcano. Example, Mexico. Shield volcano. Shield volcanoes are formed by intense viscous lava. Example, Mauna Lava, Hawaii. This shield volcano is nothing but these are shield in shape. So this is called shield volcano. It is formed by the viscous lava, ejection of lava. So how many types of we saw now? Totally 6 types. 3 main types are active volcano, dormant volcano and extinct volcano. So other major types are composite volcano, volcanic dome and shield volcano. Now we are going to see about the distribution of earthquakes and volcanoes. See this picture, distribution of volcanoes. There are 3 major zones of volcanic activities in the world. They are circum, mid-continental belt and mid-Atlantic belt. Okay, first we are going to see about circumbelt. This is the volcanic zone of the convergent oceanic plate boundary. Okay, this is convergent plate boundary. Convergent oceanic plate boundary is what? When 2 oceanic plates come close together, that is called convergent oceanic plate boundary. So for example, Pacific Ring of Fire. Next we are going to see about mid-continental belt. This is nothing but volcanic zone of convergent continental plate boundaries. So the same meaning, convergent, but circumbelt is oceanic belt, mid-continental belt is continental plate. Okay, when 2 continental plates come together, that is called convergent continental plate boundaries, that is mid-continental belt. When 2 oceanic plates come together, that is called circumbelt. So what is the example for circumbelt? Pacific Ring of Fire. Example for mid-continental belt is Kilimanjaro and Vesuvius and Kenya. Now we are going to see about mid-Atlantic belt. This belt represents the divergent boundary of plates. Divergent is nothing but when two closer continental plates move from side by side, there is one way created in the center. Yes or no? Yes. When two closer continental plates or oceanic plates move side by side, there is one way created in center. That is called divergent boundary plates. What is the example for mid-Atlantic belt? Helena and Azores. Now we are going to see about the effects of volcanoes. Before that, now I am going to show here pictures of types of volcano. See, what is active volcano? Always very active. What is dormant volcano? Now do not eject any lava. What is extinct volcano? Stop ejecting lava permanently. What is composite volcano? Conical volcano. Okay, what is another name for composite volcano? Conical, cone shaped volcano. What is volcanic dome? See the picture. That is in the shape of dome. Okay, so this volcano is called volcanic dome. What is shield volcano? This volcano is in the shape of shield. See here, shield. So it is called shield volcano. What is composite volcano? It is in the shape of cone. So it is called composite volcano. Okay. Now we are going to see about the effects of volcanoes. Constructive effects and destructive effects. Boys, what is the meaning for constructive effects? That is positive effects. Okay. What is the meaning for destructive effects? That is negative effects. First, constructive effects, positive effects. Volcanic materials enrich the soil fertility that promotes agricultural activities. These volcanic materials give fertile for our soil. So, our agricultural activities are improved. Okay, first point is this. These volcanic materials enrich the soil. That means give fertility to the soil. So, our automatically our agricultural activities improved. The hot volcanic region helps in generating geothermal energy. Some places very hot volcanic eruptions are there. So, in very hot volcanic region helps our geothermal energy. Many dormant and active volcanoes are the most attractive tourist places. Many volcanoes are attractive tourist places. Most of the volcanic material are used as building materials. So, many types of volcanic materials are used as a building material. Boys, how many types, how many positive effects are there? 4 positive effects are there. First one is what? Volcanic materials give fertility to our soil, so our agricultural activity is improved. Second one is hot volcanic region helps in generating geothermal energy. It helps to generate our geothermal energy. Third one is many active volcanoes are the most attractive tourist places. Fourth one is most of the volcanic materials are used to build building materials. Okay. Now we are going to see about negative effects, that is destructive effects. Volcanic eruption causes earthquakes, flood, mudslide and rockfall. So these all are caused only due to the volcanic eruption. Lava can travel very far and damage anything in its path. Yes or no? This ejection lava can travel from very far, and these things ejects from lava damage anything in its path. The large amount of dust and ash makes breathing hard and irritable. The large amount of dust due to this volcanic eruption created breathing problems. Volcanic eruptions can alter the weather conditions in and around the volcanic region. This volcanic eruption can alter means what? Change the weather condition in and around the volcanic region. Thank you.